Back at you with another short reviews. This one's Cormac McCarthy's Blood Meridian, or The Evening Redness in the West. This was a good book. A lot of people hold this up super high as a masterpiece, and it's very good. You know, I like No Country for Old Men and The Road better. I think they're better books. This is good too. It follows a kid, a youngster, through kind of the trials and tribulations of the West, and all the madness that pursues through that. There's a lot of really graphic violence stuff in here, which is enjoyable. Which I dig. Look at that, Michael Herr, a classic American novel of regeneration through violence. McCarthy can only be compared with our greatest writers, with Melville, Faulkner, and this is his masterpiece. Michael Herr, Dispatchers, wrote Dispatchers, and I worked with Kubrick, I believe, on Full Metal Jacket. I gotta disagree, and I think those other two are a little bit better, but it's definitely a great book. Like I said, it follows this kid. It's kind of got like a Come and See vibe, except that's war, where a kid goes through war and it just kind of how it changes them and such. There's some decent characters in here, you know what I mean? Colorful characters and such. The judge is probably the most colorful, I think, outside of the kid. I like the kid. He's kind of like an Joe Everybody kid, but it's just kind of one of those coming of age in a violent world type books. If you like that type of thing, check it out. If you're a Cormac McCarthy fan and you haven't read this, it's definitely on a must-read list for him. And just in general, I think, if you like to read, I'd definitely give this a shot. This is one I knew about for a while, but I didn't really get it till later. Like I said, I already read The Road and No Country for Old Men. I like those movies as well. They've been trying to make a movie for this as well for a long time, but they can't. There's just so much going on in it. I think they just can't crack it. They'd have to do a lot of, I think there's a way to do it. I just think the right person hasn't come along. If you want to give me the budget, I'll make it. But who knows? With books, just like superhero and comic book movies, unless you're very true to the source, the fans get super pissed. So maybe it is a bad idea to make the book. But I liked it. I thought it was a good read. Like I said, not his best book, but he's a really great writer. So it's still a great book. Check it out.